He's been singing to women since middle school.
Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Been singing to the house.
Hey,
He been singing to the pussy for decades.
before they were women.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you mean
Pre.
They have all,
okay.
you know.
Yeah. So
well, we was that age, so they still was the hoes. They
Mhm.
was just the hoes at our age.
Valid.
what?
They grew into him. Like you had baby hoes.
Like, Miguel, first of all,
The
bro.
up and comers.
Up
The up and comers.
Yeah.
They were on the way.
You matter of fact, you
In
might
training.
have sent them on their way. Like,
Oh
you
man.
know, this gonna be the woman, and this gonna be the hoes.
That's
Gonna
funny.
be, and this one gonna be the pros.
Man.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Dude.
pleasure to be on here, man.
Man, thank you
guys
for
for having
coming
me.
on, big dog.
Did
Thanks,
you
bro.
Thank you.
I want to start right there. Did you always knew this was something, you was gonna be a singer, entertainer? Did you always know you were gonna be in the singing the wooing the women type lane?
I think that's always been a part of the proposition. I knew I loved music before I could remember. I was in love with music from the moment I can remember. Any recollection of my childhood, it was all about
Who was you listening to that? Or what was you listening to that made you like, oh yeah, this it?
the one song. Man, we might have talked about this before. Man, this song by Donny Hathaway called "For All We Know." That song was a one. That's a one. More so because when I was a kid, I couldn't understand, what love or loss or yearning actually feels like, but I could hear it in the music. And this song is that song. It was one of those ones where you hear it and you can just feel the pain, you can feel the yearning. And I was looking for a way to say how I felt, but I couldn't say it in
How old was you?
This is early because my parents got, a lot of our parents, shout out to all the parents that stay together.
Yeah,
But I grew up in the 90s. This is the beginning of when divorce is a normal thing. And it was, it was the generation after kind of you get together, you stay together, and that's it, right? So I feel like our generation, in and around our generation, that's when parents started to be like, oh, you know what, I'm not happy. I need to figure out the better route for my happiness and for our families or what have you. And my parents' situation didn't work out. So I didn't really have a lot of, I didn't want to be a problem to my mom because she already had it hard enough. And so I went into music as a place where I could express myself, but it was Donny Hathaway and it was Stevie Wonder and it was man, so funkadelic. It was, I've said this before, David Bowie and Prince and Michael Jackson and all of the just greats that taught me that I could say how I feel, but it didn't have to be in conversation, that I could go somewhere else to say how I feel.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My bad, Mike.
No,
That's
you
crazy
good.
because we chopped it up before.
Yeah.
And I told you like the way your mind worked. Like as a kid, you was thinking about, and because I'm thinking about music that I was listening to growing up when I was a little bit.
Mhm.
And I was listening to like Bad Influence.
Right.
This is we on
Right.
two different ends of the spectrum.
Right,
We talking
right.
about type of music though, right?
Yeah.
And I'm listening to the music just like it got a nice ass beat. You feel
Right.
me though? But the way you just broke it down, you saying that how you went and got into you feel me, when it got into your bag, like I would think like on some emotional type.
Yeah.
That's very
That's high level. That's complex for a
Yeah,
young person
some-
to be
Yeah.
thinking
all
that
right,
way
there you go.
because
That's my
I got your back, dog. I got your back. I got your back, dog.
You like Rob today. Let me ground though. You feel me? Damn.
No, he got you though. He got you.
Yeah, my
It was beast mode translation. He translated for you real quick. He's like, I know
There we
exactly
go.
what you're
We've
saying.
been doing that for a long time
Yeah, for
anyway,
sure.
bro.
Man, that's right.
But
That's dope.
I wanted to follow up on that because
Oh.
he's absolutely right. Like
Yeah.
I was listening to NWA. I had an older brother. We was listening to Straight Outta Compton. I always knew I wanted to express myself
Mhm.
too,
Right.
but I was told to express it on the football field. I was told to express it by not crying.
Right.
I was told to express it by somebody, you know, if you feeling bullied or whatever, hit them back.
Hit them
you know,
harder.
fight. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5.
The first few months of football season has been entertaining, beast mode. Baker has been cooking. Drake Mays have been heating up.
So, man, Jackson Dart, you know what I mean? I'm taking the more, you feel me? On Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks miss. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter your play, Prize Picks is always great way to put your takes to the test.
Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones are overhyped? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks.
Download the Prize Pick app today and use code GETGOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GETGOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks is good to be right, my boy. What time is it? Game time.
Basketball season is back, money, and there's nothing better than sitting in an arena, the adrenaline rushing, watching home hoops.
Love me some hoops, my boy. Always said, you know what I mean? I like when hoopers go hard in the paint like running backs.
And we were just scrolling through the app looking for tickets for basketball games for this season. Easily found some great seats at great prices as low as $25 with a steal, beast mode.
$25, man. I love Game Time because it shows you views from all the seats in the venue. Always need to see my view before I buy.
Get a panoramic view of the seat before you buy it. I agree, big dog. Also my favorite part.
And it's easy to find not only NBA tickets, but any other event tickets in your area.
How about them? Dare I say it? College football tickets with Penn State, even though we just blew it.
Damn, give it up, Mike. Chewing your old glory football days, man.
Take the guesswork out of buying NBA tickets with Game Time.
Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code GETGOT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Again, create an account and redeem code GETGOT for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.